Hello, my name is Zhifang Huang. I'm doing a digital presentation about emotional intelligence for leaders. Medical imaging department, workplace issue. I work in medical imaging department in a private hospital. We do many different scans every day. Our department open from 8 to 5 days a week. One staff does early shift from 7:30 to 3:30. One staff does late shift from 9 to 5. Each of the staff is usually rostered on different shifts every day. The early shift staff is responsible for scanner quality control every morning from 7:30 to 8 before we can scan patient. Usually there is only one staff that's early shift, and it's busy to do quality control for multiple scanners in half an hour. The late shift staff is responsible for end-of-day duties such as empty linear bags, restocking lab, and restocking injection trolleys. If the late shift staff did not do these duties the next day, early shift staff will have to do it. This makes the early shift too busy and sometimes slow the workflow down from the beginning of the day. I used to feel annoyed when colleagues did not do daily duties after all patient scans were done. I tried to find the reason why this happened. Sometimes I found that the day before was very busy and the colleagues worked overtime to finish patient scan. This is an understandable reason, but sometimes a colleague would skip these duties even when there was plenty of time to do these duties on the day. In these cases, I would like to friendly remind the colleague about the daily duties after scans. Case of change. I need to have a private conversation with my colleague to remind him about the importance of end-of-day duties. The next day will start much more smoothly with fully stocked trolleys and empty linear bags, and other colleagues will likely follow the same routines and do the end-of-day duties. I want to handle the situation with emotional intelligence and a balanced approach, taking the time to understand the reasons behind the colleagues' actions, and then addressing the issue calmly shows leadership and respect. This type of approach fosters a more positive work environment and promotes cooperation among team members. Positive implications of the development of EI. Number one, improved interpersonal relationships. EI helps individuals become more aware of their own emotions and those of others, fostering better understanding, empathy, and connection. This leads to healthier relationships with friends, family, colleagues. High EI enables people to handle disagreement and conflicts with a calm and solution-focused approach. Number two, enhance the leadership and teamwork. Leaders with high EI understand their team's emotions, challenges, and needs. They can inspire, motivate, and support their team more effectively. EI enhance teamwork by promoting cooperation, mutual respect. Number three, better mental health and well-being. EI helps individuals regulate their emotions, reducing the impact of stress and enabling them to stay calm under pressure. People with high EI are better at bouncing back from setbacks and failures, so they are more resilient. Number four, greater self-awareness and personal growth. EI promotes a deeper understanding of personal emotional triggers, strengths, area of growth, and lead to better decision-making, self-improvement. Increased self-awareness helps individuals to make choices that are more in line with their values and goals. Number five, increased job satisfaction and career success. Emotionally intelligent people are often better at managing workplace dynamics, which can lead to more opportunities for leadership promotions. EI leads to better focus, stress management, and conflict resolution, so it can boost productivity. Number six, more effective problem solving and decision making. People with high EI are less likely to be swayed by impulsive emotions, allow for more rational, balanced decision. Number seven, positive organizational culture. EI fosters a positive work culture where employees feel respected, understood, and valued. This results in higher morale, less turnover, improved employee engagement. High EI reduces the likelihood of misunderstanding and conflicts. Number eight, increased motivation and goal achievement. EI helps individuals develop internal motivation driven by personal satisfaction and growth rather than external reward. It leads to sustained effort and high levels of achievement in personal and professional goals. Negative implication of the development of EI. Number one, emotional burnout. While emotional regulation is a key component of EI, constantly controlling or suppressing one's emotions can lead to emotional burnout. Individuals may feel emotionally drained from having to constantly monitor and regulate their emotions, particularly in high-pressure environments like healthcare. Number two, overthinking emotional dynamics. A highly developed emotional intelligence can lead to overanalyzing every interaction or emotion, which can become mentally exhausting. Overthinking emotional situations may cause unnecessary stress and anxiety. Number three, manipulation by others. People with high EI may be more empathetic and willing to help others, which can sometimes be exploited by manipulative individuals. Number four, over-empathy. Being overly empathetic can lead individuals to take on emotional weight of others' problems too deeply. This may cause emotional burnout or stress. Communication plan with EI. Number one, self-awareness. Recognize your emotions before speaking with the colleague. Acknowledge your emotions. This awareness helps prevent emotional outbursts. Stay objective, focus on facts, not feelings. During the conversation, try to stick to the facts of the situation rather than letting my emotion dictate my words. Number two, self-regulation. Manage emotions. Take a moment to calm yourself down and approach the conversation with a peaceful tone. Monitor body language. Stay aware of nonverbal cues. Even if your words are calm, your body language might communicate something different. Focus on the issue, not the person. It's easy to get upset with the person, but self-regulation involves focus on the issue at hand rather than making personal attacks or judgment. Use mindful techniques. Breathe deeply. During a moment of tension, focus on my depth to calm my nerves. Deep breath help lower stress level and allow you to respond more thoughtfully. Stay in the present. Focus on what's happening in the moment instead of letting your mind wander to past griefs or future worries. Number three, motivation. Clarify my purpose. You need to remind yourself that the goal of the conversation is to ensure the tasks are completed so the next shift runs smoothly, benefiting both the team and the patient care. Commit to positive outcomes. Even if the conversation becomes difficult, you'll stay motivated by focusing on the outcome, improving workflow, and reducing stress for everyone involved. Reframe the challenge. Instead of seeing this as a confrontation, you view it as an opportunity to improve communication and help your colleagues to understand how their actions affect the team. Highlight shared values. I can say we both want to make sure the department runs smoothly, especially for the next shift. Stay resilient. If your colleagues become defensive, you'll stay calm and focus on finding a solution. Number four, empathy. Active listen. In challenging conversations, it's important to listen without interrupting. By truly focusing on what the other person is saying, you can better understand their feelings and perspective. Acknowledge their points, validate their feelings. Put myself in their shoes, imagine how the situation feels from their side, what pressures they may be facing that influence their behavior. Recognize their efforts, even if some tasks are missed, can help them feel appreciated. Avoid judgment. Instead of assuming the worst, approach the conversation with curiosity and openness. This helps you stay empathetic and reduce conflict. Express myself with empathy. Express my emotion in a way that shows understanding of their perspective while still communicating how the situation is affecting me. Use I statement. Instead of saying you'll never finish your task, try I've been feeling stressed because the task haven't been done and it affects workflow. Collaborate on a solution. Work together toward a solution. Showing empathy also means being willing to find a solution that works for both parties. Maintain a calm and supportive tone. Social skills. Build rapport and trust. Begin the conversation on a warm, open note to set the stage for collaboration. This shows that you value the relationship, not just the issue at hand. Communicate clearly and respectfully. Speak clearly about the issue, but remain respectful in my language. Influence and persuade positively. When suggest a solution, highlight how resolving the issue benefits the other person and the team. This makes them more likely to engage constructively. Stay flexibility and open mind. Social skills involve flexibility in my approach. Invite their input on solution. I will also be mindful for other aspects of conversation. For example, choose the right time and place, lead by example, and the conversation with a positive note. Thank you for watching.